It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Here's a scene a short time ago. The Ravens introduced to this sellout crowd, and through a sea of pyrotechnics, out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with the Green Bay Packers.
For Green Bay.
The veteran kicker Mason Crosby set to do the honors here. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
He want to cut the mic on, boy. He's tough, boy. That motherfucker tough.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
41 Mike, right here.
Jackson from the shotgun. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
All right, let me go ahead. Let me go ahead and fuck Perry up. Let me go ahead and do that.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Let me go ahead and get him out of the way.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw again, Jackson. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
This playbook, come on, man. This playbook better be something.
So 2 incompletions have led him to an early 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Jackson. And that'll be complete to Dobbins. And he'll get this only to about the 38 as they stop him a few yards shy of the line to gain. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down.
4th down.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson, eluding the pressure right. He may try and run. Jackson.
Fuck me. Come on. Okay.
Just a pickup of 14 to keep the
showboating on that bitch, man.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks
Lost
have
the
to
ball
be
and
aware
got
of
it back.
protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked up by Josh Jackson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
At their own 18-yard line.
Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their own 18. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Derek Wolfe popping in for the sack.
Didn't have the greatest field position to start, did they? And now after this sack, it's way, way worse.
Right off the bat, first play of the game. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Another try after the first down sack. Rodgers, that's caught. It's Robert Tonyan, the tight end. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down. Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early going, I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. He can take the big shots later if he occupies their attention.
And he's going to have a Packers first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen.
The bands that make him dance.
To the 36-yard line. So a pretty shaky start here for both sides.
Yeah, each quarterback's throwing a ball to the other team. Do you think on both sidelines they're sitting them down and saying, okay, remember, this is the color jersey we're wearing. They're wearing the other color. Let's make sure we get it to our guys, please.
And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 31 to the 34.
2 yards.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line.
So Darius Smith on the
well, every now and then we have to let a cliche fly, partner. And in this case, what do they say in the NFL? Your best ability is often your availability. This is an extremely durable kid coming out of Ohio State. Carried the ball every time they even thought about running it. Wore down defenses and able to break big runs late in games. J.K. Dobbins going to Baltimore, an absolute perfect fit.
Green Bay up to the task there in coverage and forcing a 4th down. This offense converted once already in this first quarter. They're going to try it again here on 4th down. From the gun, Jackson. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side.
at the 22-yard line.
Now Jackson on 1st down. Flushed out right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. Charles, he doesn't seem to be particularly in tune with his receivers, just 2 for 7 throwing the football, but he did seem really locked in before the game.
Yeah, and that has to do with receivers sometimes. Sometimes the defenders knock them off their routes, and you're usually pretty precise. 1, 2, 3 cut, balls out of his hands to the receiver. In this case, might be off by a half step either way. They've got to find a way to get back in sync.
Yes, you do. Trying to do this stop and go.
On 2nd down, a run with Dobbins.
Damn,
He's going to push his way down to about the 12. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Okay, he didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge, and that's probably exactly what he's telling them in the huddle right now.
Jackson, draw play to Dobbins. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. They'll be marked inches short. No gain on the play. And that's going to lead him to 4th down.
I ain't get the 1st down. The nigga trying to tell me I got inch? Come on, man. You see that shit?
The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And he has the 1st down before he's tackled at the 5. It's 1st and goal after they rip off a solid chunk of yardage in the ground game on a risky 4th down call.
What the fuck?
No score after 1 on EA Sports.
No score.
Here we go now on 1st and goal.
Not playing with you. You've been telling motherfuckers you've been whooping my ass and shit. Come on now.
They'll run here with Edwards. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
Not a whole lot there after the penalty, but remember, it was 1st and 5, not 1st and 10. So now they can keep grinding out first downs, and good things can happen for them. Just 2nd and short coming up.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And I think they stopped him again. They did at the 1-yard line. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. They'll try and run. Edwards. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon.
Well, they decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times that's a passing play.
And the kicker just has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
And the Ravens lead at 7-0.
Makes the score.
It's about 12 shit. That's my only game tonight.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.
I start playing, I just get bored with
it. Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at their own 42. Off play action, he'll throw to start the game.
Oh, shit.
He gets this to Devontae Adams.
Damn.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Give him 32 on the play.
Gain of 32. First down, Green Bay.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted.
Bands to make them dance.
By Marlon Humphrey.
That's Humphrey, boy. You can't do that around that boy. That nigga's a maniac.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. This offense thankful, I'm sure, to have the football back, but also, Charles, after a long drive of their own, they've got to be a little weary.
Yeah, I would agree with that, and what you have to do to combat it, try and get fresh legs in where you can, especially the skill positions. And then for the offensive line, instead of attacking, maybe slow the tempo down a little bit, let them catch their breath.
At the 16-yard line.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Hey, Mike 52, Mike 52. You report, report. You gonna see me in your nightmare. Little Mike 52. Ready? On your shot. Get up, get up, get up. Sit up.
Jackson. Flush to his right. He'll run it. First down and more for Jackson.
Boy, Lord, get that ball. Lord, you all in my way. All in my way. I did an amazing play. You going to be all in my way. That's crazy. That's crazy. Come on. That's crazy. I'm glad you were there to pick it up, though. But damn, that's crazy. Good. Boy, that was a touchdown, boy.
That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, Gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
No, damn it. I ain't mean to throw it low.
Picked up by Josh Jackson.
Damn, I ain't mean to throw it fucking low. Ooh, that was a low ball. I meant to throw it.
You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
I ain't even had to throw that shit. I could have kept on running. See, that's what he don't know. That's what he don't understand. I could have kept running the ball. I'm dominating him.
It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
I see something on you. I see something.
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time.
I'm going to remind back. I'm trying to remind back. I'm trying to fans to make them dance.
So a dangerous pass over the middle into zone coverage. And
then halftime get here, I'm going to be like, it's boring. I missed that shit.
That means the linebackers have gotten to their spot, gotten their heads back around, and they can see the quarterback and everything in front of them. And they took big advantage of it, went the other direction, had some blocking, and picked up a touchdown.
Man, you know, my service was fucking up, man. My internet was lagging. Watch him say that shit. Watch him say that shit.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford
to try to run, bro.
You're gonna try. Good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Bands to make them dance.
And he will return this one to the
nigga, that nigga did bands to make them dance, nigga.
We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the
fight, boy. That's how we fight, nigga.
He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. Now a toss left side for Dobbins. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Got him. Go back on the side. Yeah.
They'll try and run for the first with Edwards.
Get in the fight, boy, fight!
Push forward, but I don't think it's enough. He's going to be
lying.
Short.
You better be fucking lying.
Going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Brings up 4th and 1.
do a timeout.
They've been brilliant, perfect on fourth down so far, 3 for 3, and they're going to try again here.
That white boy big, boy. That white boy big, boy.
And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. And now Jackson will look to throw it. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Okay.
Intended for Willie Snead. Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play.
No. We're going to go special team. Fuck that.
So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. This will be a 34-yard attempt. And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And that's going to make this a 16-0 ball game. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into.
And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose.
That should have been a fumble. Did you see this nigga?
Only to the 10-yard line.
That should have been a fucking fumble.
1st and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
Come on, man. Go ahead with this little cheat play you about to do. Come on. We already know. But don't worry. I'm going to have somebody back there for you.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about at the half. Why do anything else? Let's get out of there.
And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. And that'll do
Almost
it
21 your ass before the half, nigga.
This is the NFL, and it's
That's
on
what I'm
EA
trying.
Sports.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the third quarter. This will make it into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Caught left side by Funches.
That shit every time. Trying to go for that quarterback, but you know what? Don't worry about it.
He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Caught on the right side by Adams.
Don't worry about
And he gets this one to
I'm
midfield
beating
before
your
he's
ass.
brought down. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
15. And the Packers
From midfield, here's Rodgers. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones.
Man's making that. Don't even know I'm
Good
beating.
rally to
Don't
the
even know.
football. Keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
brings up 2nd and 9.
Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers.
Oh, shit.
Inside the 20.
The fuck? I didn't even see that nigga out there.
Not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A big play there. Rodgers to Adams. 41 yards.
I don't like that shit. I don't like that shit.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
Yannick Ngakoue on the tackle.
Williams will try again. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. They'll run it with Williams. And this time,
that should have been a fumble. I hit this nigga. This motherfucker can't even get the fucking yard.
And
give him that shit.
Make some inroads here on that deficit. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. We know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
3 down. Little Mike 52, Mike 52.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Jackson now on the run. He'll throw it back deep.
Oh, what the fuck? They keep making my man slide. Oh, shit. Damn, why they keep making my man come back? Damn.
To say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
On play action, Rodgers.
Nigga ain't holding me.
And that'll be incomplete.
I hope you'll pass the damn line, though.
Penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. And those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there. Shotgun now for Rodgers.
Come on, baby.
They've been around the ball all game. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to them.
Come on, man.
And now here's
There we go.
another interception.
Campbell. Campbell soup, baby.
No, you don't, but a lot of them are just reliving their old dreams, going back to when they were in youth football and in high school. They didn't always play defensive line. Some of them actually handled the football.
Campbell, boy. I don't know how that shit falling in motherfucking legs and shit.
On 1st down, Dobbins. They'll get it inside the red zone, but only for a couple down to the 19.
The 19-yard line.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Jackson to throw. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll run with Dobbins.
Yo, defense trash, boy. Yo, D is trash, boy. That shit, if that's your new defense, that shit trash. You better go back to old school. They're doing that cheating shit, that cheating blitz shit. That's what you need. You need to go back to your cheating blitz. But see, I got something for that. But see, you didn't want to bring it. But hey. Hey.
Ravens 23. Packers.
All I gotta do is just slow roll this motherfucker.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Don't get it now. You ain't that good. Come on now. You keep thinking you do. Come on.
Out the back of the end zone, so we will start here
Come on now,
at
man.
the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more...
Oh, the fuck? I can't leave that motherfucker open. Hold
I
up.
think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Come on now.
The former first-round pick,
This nigga. That nigga did that okey doke shit. Come on, we ain't falling for that shit no more.
Quarter action, 2nd and 10.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is.
You're scared, boy.
When it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away. It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Looking deep for Adams.
Are you crazy? Oh, good. Because they be cheating. Like, how the hell the nigga catch this shit behind my man head, boy? They be going forward, boy. These niggas is rooting for you, boy. Look at that shit.
That one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had at the end of their last
all
drive.
my fault.
And he's taken down inside the 30. You don't see too many conversions on 4th and 10, but we just did there. A gain of 14 and a first down. Rodgers to throw once more.
There we go. Get up. Get him.
Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. Well, all I can do up here is just shake my head.
He expecting some shit to watch this shit.
I cannot imagine what he's thinking between the ears right now.
Well, just think of how it is for his teammates, because after the first few, you know they're going over to him.
Okay,
hey,
come on, let's get this. Stop and go.
Now they're probably a little bit frustrated. And if you're a receiver, you're thinking to yourself, any ball that's in the air, you become receiver and defensive back. You got to go compete for the ball so that you don't get another one picked off.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Another run here with Dobbins. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. Back now in Baltimore. It's the Ravens in control of the football. They've also got the lead as we get set for the 4th.
Where's that back?
The Ravens on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. From the gun, Jackson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. A gain of 2, just like we saw on 1st and 2nd down as well. Deuce is wild. Here's Sam Cook now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line.
We know what he about to do. You know what he about to do. We know what he about to do.
Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb.
Know what he about to do. Bands will make him dance.
He's lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
At the 3.
Now a toss left side.
Keep on now.
Of his tight end. And he's
old man.
To the 8-yard line this time.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd.
Rodgers going to throw. Steps away to his left. Making the catch is Sternberger.
What you gonna do? Me do barbecue. This nigga go. Okay. You gonna go. Okay.
Holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down. The Packers go for it. Rodgers. Pass
That was the dumbest shit you could have did. Your man was right there open on the left. You crazy boy. You crazy boy. Bumba clock. Bum.
And now possession will go
Game over.
inside the 15-yard line. They'll run on first down. Dobbins. And he put up a good fight, but he's going to be taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there, and now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
Now left side on the swing pass. And they go
I ain't been doing none of my other shit.
Losing yardage back at the 12. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Third down and 11.
The Ravens on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 11. From the gun, it's
Oh shit, that nigga came fast, boy. I saw. Oh no, we gonna keep this shit.
Zadarius Smith there getting in and bringing him to the
I'm gonna
ground.
go ahead and do it the right way.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter.
Rushed the edge
So
on me.
field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. It'll be from the right hash, and it'll be a 36-yarder.
And look, don't think you about to get a. Don't think you gonna run that shit back now.
And that will push this lead up to 20
I
now.
got something to do, man. You know,
So it's 3 more points,
putting
and
these
that
shits on
winds this
YouTube.
thing out
You know what I'm
even
saying? I'm
further.
exposing these niggas.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out.
Period. I'm exposing these niggas.
Ball control, isn't it?
Talking about they the GOAT. You know I'm the fucking Billy Goat around this motherfucker. Bad nigga.
This will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a
Nigga,
touchdown.
I'll work you from the beginning to the end.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
I know you about to throw that shit. I already know.
They fake the give.
Look, they holding me. I knew they were gonna do that shit because they hold me every fucking time on the end.
They'll be taken down, but not before they
That's your
work it
best, huh?
across
That's your best.
midfield.
A 28-yard
A
gain.
really good pickup of 28 yards. Now throwing on first down and completing it.
Keep on now. You know what
7 yards,
happened.
The pickup on the pitch and catch.
You know what be happening
Able to
now.
get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3. At the Ravens 40.
Rodgers' throw is taken in by Jones. Oh, what a juke into space.
He needed it. He needed that juke. He needed it. He need every bit of it.
10.
I'm letting him get everything, man. Look, there's no way you gonna be a comeback. I'm just chilling, man. Why you about to fucking damn, I ain't want you to pass it. You should have just kept trying to run it, man. You gonna give it to me, man.
And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. An 11-yard touchdown.
That nigga fuck around
And the
come back.
Packers
Look,
get a score
he coming back on me.
closer.
That nigga coming
That
back.
puts
Look at
us in a
this
position to
nigga.
have a discussion, doesn't it? Now, it'll be a 2-score game after the conversion.
Yeah, I mean, there's no doubt with a 2-score game, they're going to have to onside kick it. We'll just see if they've got a miracle up their sleeve.
And you wonder what onside kicks
That
they're
was
going
fucked
to
up.
use and in
That
what
was fucked
sequence
up.
if they hope to have a chance to win this
That
game.
was fucked up. Look at this nigga. This nigga pulling everything out. Look at this nigga. And you still won't win, even you get it.
And this one travels out of bounds.
Even you get it, you still won't gonna win, man. Come on, man. Look at the score, man. Come on. Come on, you should have just quit a while ago, man. Just concede defeat, man. You're exposed by the GOAT.
He's tight right here. He's tight on the right. Tight on the right. Report.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
That nigga keep switching out. Listen, Perry, I hope you know this being recorded so the boys gonna be able to see it. You can't keep switching off the motherfucker so the computer get me now. I thought you were the best.
That's when you kind of find out who's
Come on,
the
man.
guy, right? Who can stand up.
I ain't worried about it.
It's only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the door.
I ain't worried about it. See, cause my people gonna do what they gotta do.
11 yards there, first down.
I ain't worried about it. Oh man, this game been over, man. Since first quarter, man. Come on, man. You know this shit been over.
If you call a pass play here,
My wife told me this shit for her.
run the football. You got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine.
Yeah, I'm fighting. fighting, boy. You can't do shit. You better call a timeout, man. Try to get that score down. Look good, man. Come on. You need that score down. Come on now. That shit look bad. 12. Nigga said 12. That's how you get 12, nigga? You need to do shit.
Nice yardage, stays in bounds and keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay there.
I'm gonna do a timeout since you want to do it. I'm gonna do a timeout. I'm gonna help you out.
The second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is third down.
Look, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you. You see it. Screen, so you better go ahead and get it. I'm throwing it to the left.
Jackson. Now they set up the screen. That's complete.
Boy!
Gonna get this down here at the 20-yard line. Ravens gonna use their third and final timeout. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside.
You can't block me. You can't block me. Where's 52? Block 52. 52's the mic. Ain't no such thing as a loss. We taking wins home. Check out. You ain't.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. Got a man, it's caught. For
yes.
Ravens touchdown. Willie Snead there to make the grab. As the Ravens push further out in front.
Dang, what money room on?
When a team's up this big, this late in the game,
427.
What's their
you gonna play it?
Because if it's me, I'm thinking about pulling on the reins a little bit. But for them, I don't think it's in their DNA. It's not their head coach's makeup at all. I think his opinion is, you stop us. We're not going to hold back ourselves.
And he's able to put it through.
Makes the score Ravens 33, Packers 12. Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
See, I told Rich I was gonna get you, man. I said, look, I want you to let Perry feel like he killing me and he do whatever he want to. I said, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna play for real. Tell you, boy, I'm an animal out here, boy. Okay, here you go.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They can't do much at this point.
Watch it.
This
Campbell.
In the loss column.
If you don't make up for it,
and he goes down.
Check timeout. What do?
Patrick Queen in there to make the sack.
Ooh, Perry. Ooh, that hurt, boy. That nigga quit. Look at what that nigga. That nigga cut the power off, didn't he? What the fuck? Perry, what you... Damn, it ain't like that, P. You still good with me, man?
The final seconds tick away.
Hey, you still the admin of the group, man. Hey, you still the boss, hey.
Forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one,
I didn't want nobody to... Look, I'm gonna delete it, man. I'm gonna delete it.